Hi buddy, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5, Episode 27 with me, Sid, and not getting a huge amount of noise out of this. Let me just crash into something and check. My game sound seems to be a little bit lacking. So yeah, we are on the last leg of our return journey from... Oh yeah, there is. There was game sound. That's fine. Yeah, from our epic journey to the equator, where we achieved absolutely nothing other than, of course, getting to the equator. Now we have come back up, kind of roundabout route. So we have kind of tacked on a little bit more understanding of our surroundings. We've got a few more traces of bismuth. There's some gold question marks down there. That is an extension of that, and then we've kind of come more or less up this coastal path here, like that. After all of that, I have exactly 55 ounces of cheese left. That is all the food left out of all the food we took with us, and we came back with absolutely no more food to show for it. So that was good. We therefore have some plans to make. We need to basically try and maximize our dietary intake, whilst, in fact, I'm going to do a little bit of maximizing my dietary options here while I'm at it. We'll take those, we'll do that, and we'll do that. Take this broken one, and we are going to basically grab a whole load of veggie, because we're going to need a lot of options to move forward. I need to also get out this water. So we might as well grab some while we're here in the area. Come on. Gimme. Oh, I see you. Come here. Mine. And yeah, before we head back for the final leg of our journey, but we could probably be able to get a good... Well, I would be very surprised if we can't manage to get 160 ounces of seaweed on the way back, and that will give us some options going forward. I'm kind of tempted to go this way rather than that way, because there's all sorts of nasties over there. And yeah, that's the thing. I mean, there's always going to be seaweed options, but let's grab it while we're in the area. Oops, no. Let's try not to do it like that, though. Oh, come on. Gimme. And that one, please. Don't mind if I do. And that one, if you don't, gimme. Yeah. However, I have got some plans for how to maximize our survivability in the coming months, and they actually revolve somewhat around clay and an oven we own. So that's a thing which we shall sort out. So let me get... I'm nearly at 160 already, so if I can grab enough seaweed to do that, then I shall be a happy bunny. And I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, you'd be surprised how boring chopping seaweed with a knife gets. So I've got a stack of a bit, and I've kind of given up. I've chucked a couple of knives away. I've kept a couple of the other knives. Yeah, there's 160 there, and you know, we're good. Shoo, we're almost back home, which, you know, is really good. And we therefore now need to start thinking about what we're going to do to secure our future here, because right now things are not quite as perfect as they might otherwise be. Let me do the decay on that, and then stack them. That will do us. Cheese can I'm going to put the cheese away for now, and I'm just going to grab a bit of that. Now these all do need cooking. We've got plenty of this lot going on. Temperature in here is 2.84, which is okay, and the fruit's looking okay. So we need to plan our forward action. And our forward action in the first instance is going to involve clay. Well, actually our forward action, our plans, the things that are going to make life easy for us, involves in the first instance relighting all our torches, because all of these rooms are dark. I've been away for a number of Minecraft days, so even though that one appears to have remained lit somehow, I don't know how. Maybe I shouldn't have interfered with it. We're then going to grab, I don't know how much clay I've actually got in storage, but we'll check all of that. We've got a couple of bowls there. We are going to need more of those, and realistically I would like to actually put I don't know whether I want to, can I? Hang on, let me just try this. I want to move you over here for starters. Boop, boop. And I need to go and grab my other food table. So I'd like to increase the number of food preparation areas I've got, because one of the things we've found is when you put things into the table, they don't seem to decay with the same rate, which is almost certainly an exploit, but it's one I am actually prepared to exploit. I just need to find the damn table. Oh, I put you there, duh. Okay, got you. How am I like for? Oh, I've got loads of clay. Good. We'll go and get that going now. Oh, I need some logs for that. 4 of them. Yeah. Don't mind a little bit of possible mob spawnage on the shore, because we're far enough away that it's not an issue. And we shall go in there, and we'll pop you in there, and then we're going to grab you, and we are going to go... No, we're not. I need to get the bowl. Bowl. Bang. It's the opposite. We basically do the... And this takes 8, doesn't it? So... there again. And one more. Now this is hardly ideal, but it's kind of about the best we got right now. So we'll get you lit, and we shall go to sleep, and the world will be good and happy. Well, it will be once I've had a nibble on this here seaweed. And had a drink of water, I suppose, would be beneficial. And let's have a sleep. I'll wait for those bowls to cook, and I shall be back in a mo. Alright, I've got extra tables. That gives me 1, 2, 3 and 4 cooking preparing spots. I'm just cooking up a chunk of beef, which we'll take to medium, because that's the way I like it. And we'll take our logs out of there, and that is all good. Now we have got currently, while I'm waiting on those other things, we have got 1, no, gimme 2. And if I take, where are we, this, and we drop all of those out, and we go in here, and we've got some cheese, peach, some seaweed, and some beef. So we take those, with that, and we are going to go with seaweed, bit of beef, bit of cheese, bit of peach. And that should, well, if we get the right one, let me get the decent sized bit. That needs to be split because it's too big. And then we can, oops, get that away. So that is our our salad making kit. We come over here, we've got a veg salad, tiny, 20 ounces, no decay, and that should give us everything except grain. That's the one thing we're going to be missing in nutritional, but if we can get all of the others up to there, then we should be able to maximize our health throughout the winter months. Seaweed is going to get a little bit bland, obviously, but there you go. That's what we'll just have to live with. And we'll leave that one there. Hopefully we'll have some more bowls shortly, and that should give us a way to survive through to the point where we can maybe get a little bit of early grain. Because we've got one to do all of these, that'll be nice. I'll go and put one of these pieces of meat away in the cold room. I've already milked the cattle. We're about to get another cheese that will, or start another cheese going, which will be tomorrow's milking. So the next thing is what to do next, and there's a few things we need to work on. Where are you? There. Get rid of that one. We'll just keep that 30-ounce chunk of stuff there, and that as well, because it's not like we can't go and grab more seaweed. So I need to do something with this entrance here, so let me see about that for starters, because that was on my to-do list of things, and I think we can manage something reasonable. I've got a little bit of shale with outline. I've got some gravel, a little bit more shale with outline, nothing, a little bit of smooth shale, bit of gabbro actually, we could throw a bit of that in for good measure, maybe even a bit of that. And do I want to try for, I know I'm not going to get away with doing this 1 2 3 4 up the wall, but we certainly can do it low enough down that it should be doable. Just not a big fan of that just really isn't, you know, this colour here is pretty vile. So pop a bit of that, we can stick a bit of yew in, we can even get a bit of yew in there, bit of smooth gabbro, smooth shale, some more smooth shale, bit of that perhaps, and then we can go there. Oops, I didn't really want to do that, doesn't matter. And we can just come in and maybe even cap that off like that, and eventually we'll get a proper light source on it, but that will do us for now. Right, yeah, I like that better. You can't see the thing going on so much inside it. Excellent. Right, I'm going to sleep, have a bit of salad, we'll sleep the night off, and then we'll see what the next thing we do. So back in a mo. Alright, so next thing on the agenda, apart from milking the cows if they are ready, if they're not ready we'll give them a few moments. You know, they are, oh, they're ready. And if we go over here, we should be able to unseal that and unseal that. We can grab you, we can get you going, and goes that, goes in there. And we need the other one. Hello, thank you. That goes in there. We need to go and get that and pop that in there, seal that one. Oops, no, seal that one. That's our new one. The other one's making cheese. Let's head over to here. So I started not last episode, a couple of episodes ago, extending this out just because I wanted a fairly ready, what's the word I'm looking for? A fairly ready area to set up some basic farming in the next season. I don't think we're going to get a huge amount. What we do want to do though is let all of this area grass over, And to that effect, I have brought more dirt, and we are going to fill this up as much as we can, basically. And these should grow over. Once you've got grass on them, they will have a nutrient value, and we can think about farming. I don't think I'm going to do it in this season, because even now, I mean, it's 16.53, so we are in, let's have a look, season is early winter, and it's still 16.53. We may have to go north to get ice, you know. We may not be southerly enough to get ice, and for that matter, I actually do need to make a ice saw. This may be about as far out as we come anyway, because we haven't got a vast amount of dirt. What is that over there? I'm sorry, that's... What is over there? There's a solitary wee beastie over there. It's probably a cow. Yeah, it's gone off the map now. It is still there. May have to go over and check that one out. Just make sure we've not got a bear moved into the area. I'd really rather not have to deal with a bear, but you know. And yeah, I could possibly use stone, and you know, there's probably more efficient ways of using your dirt here, but as you probably recall from previous playthroughs, once you get the farming and the food side of things going, it really does become quite easy to become almost self-sufficient. Well, to become self-sufficient, not almost self-sufficient. Maybe we'll try for one more across, because I can always add to this as we go. Anyway, let me get this done. I'll be back in a sec. Well, the good news is our little friend here is a pigoo, so we're not worried about him. I think the other one over there will be a pig. It's when you see these solitary beasties, but they tend to move around, and yeah, we've got a rough kind of layout for a garden sorted, so that's always a bonus. Well, not garden, you know, farm planting area, which is this. I've kind of dug these in. It should suffice. I don't think it will be a problem. We just need to let the grass grow into place now, and we'll have space back here, which we really didn't need. Get rid of that. So that's it. We've got a farm, or farm area. We've got that. Now the next thing we're going to need is an ice saw, not an eyesore, an ice saw. And I'm wondering whether we should actually look at making some armour, because this stuff's okay. It's got a reasonable damage reduction, but our life points are low enough that a bronze chest plate, for example, well, that is significantly better than the leather, which has got a reasonable... It's actually not much better against crush damage, but pierce and slash, much better. And it would effectively probably do the equivalent of somewhere in the region of triple our effective life points. Because if you knocked 500 off a single hit, then you shouldn't be taking that much damage in the first place. See, that one should be out. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to see if we can't glitch these torches. I know it's cheating, but you know, if it's a glitch and it's in the game, like that one, look, then we'll see what happens. I really do need to put this wood away as well. We probably want to stick some of this here actually, because, and I know this is not an ideal place to put it next to the fire, but we'll cross that bridge later. Right now I need to finish off the remains of this salad. Still got the bowl, excellent. We'll take, that was the second one we made. That should have virtually no decay. These last a long time as well. That's the other thing, compared to a sandwich, these salads seem to last an age. So that is possibly a consideration moving forward, because it is really assisting us in our thing. Right, I brought you for a reason, and I would like to... Here's a question. Chest. Candle. No, is the answer. Chest, those, that's fine. That's our thing, and that's our thing. Rest of that and that all needs to go away. Probably one of those knives can just go on the rack for the time being as well. And we've got 3 more salads made up, and that one's in our bag. Right, let me get the forge fired up actually, and so let's go and have a look at armour again, previous. So we're going to start off with the unfinished, well, we're going to start off with the bronze boots, which are made with a bronze sheet, and then unfinished, we use those with another bronze sheet to make stage 2, and those are hammered through to that. So basically 4 ingots for boots. Let's have a go at the boots. So a while since I've done this, and I suppose I should also go milk the cattle while I'm at it. Back in a sec. Alright, I'm just working on these couple of ingots we had spare. Oops. While we get this up to temperature. And then trying to remember the ratio of things. I think it was 22 to 2, 24 to 2, somewhere in the region like that. We need to get this to weld. That will give us the working temperature. Can weld, let it go a little bit higher because we only have a split second before it cools down. And this crackling noise is very annoying, but right, you. And then we can take that out, and you can go in there, and I want to make a sheet. So that should be hammer, 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 no. Hammer, 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 no. No, hang on, this is... We'll get there eventually. It's been a while. There we go. 1 bronze sheet. We'll heat that up a little bit, because I'm convinced that that is probably getting a bit cool, and then we can work that into the unfinished boots, which will be the first craft. We then obviously need to process up a whole load more bronze to make the rest of it, because we haven't got a great deal. So what we'll do is we'll just take it steady. There's no rush. There we go, that's probably hot enough, and we shall go and make boots, and we're on a... No. Nope. Not quite. Ooh, that was so close. Hang on. Cold. Okay, we need to carry on working this. Needless to say, this is going to take a while. My blacksmithing skill isn't that high either, so that's not going to help. And my experience and practice at doing this is somewhat rusty, shall we say, which is also not going to help. So that's the thing too. Anyway, let me get this done. I shall be back in a moment. Alright, just warming up this bronze sheet and these unfinished bronze boots that I need to take out. So basically I need to get these weldable at the same time. I also have a slight issue that I need to eat, and I'm sure I can get across here. Incidentally, those glitchy torches, yeah, they're not glitchy, they're just for some reason weren't showing anything on the tooltip. So that's a thing. Let us grab that, grab you, and let's carry on eating and working. I really don't want to take my eye off that particular ball for too long, but we should be all right. The juggling trick will be faint red, very hot. So swap them around, try and bring these up to temperature at roughly the same time, get them welded. In fact, we're going to get them welded, so we'll put you and you back in there to facilitate the quick insertion. Faint red, dark red, dark red. Take that out a second, red. There. They should be coming in pretty close now together. I've decided I'm actually going to make the male of the rest of the stuff because it's actually not too difficult. And there we go, we're almost there. But boots are the one thing you can't make in male, so bang bang, weld. And then finish these off, and that is the same again. Oops. No. No, it's difficult, harder than it looks, this. He says, there you go, we have a 1.6% smithing bonus and we have a workable thing. Right, now we've got 400 units of bronze here, all of which we can use to make these. It's 1 to 1. Then we go to that, from there, then to that, and then we craft those up. But we need to get to those first, and we need, what did I say, 7, 14, 18 ingots worth. So, yeah, it's going to take a while, but it's going to be worth it. So, yeah, we'll get that done. Well, he says we'll get that done. What's going on here? Not pouring. Okay, in fact what we should do is also pop you in there and get that up to temperature while we're at it. That should come down. I'll be back as soon as one of these is in a position where I can work it, so I'll be within a mo. Alright, need to make that. That is going to be a, that's a fairly hefty pinch, bend, hammer. So it's going to be pinch, bend, hammer. No. Pinch, bend, hammer. And then that goes to that, which is $16. First one done. Let's have a look. That's into dark red can work. That's still liquid. Let's work on that one. So I've got to do a few of these basically. And yeah, I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's right, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah. 10 done. I've got this down pat. I've got the pattern, and of course because I've told you this, when I demonstrate how good at this I am, it's all going to go wrong, isn't it? There. Then and don't bother copying this because this is different for every spawn. So each game generates its own blacksmithing differences, and yeah, it just takes a little bit of practice. You finally find a position that works. I am hammering through my hammer, if you'll pardon the obvious joke, but that will take me to 12. plus these 6 will take me to 18. I think that's right, and I think it's 18 that I need. Once this is there, hang on. No, we've got 2, 4, 11. Plus 6 will take me to 17, and then I will need to do another batch. So that's a bit of a bummer, but you know, we'll live. Yeah, I've got this batch to do and another batch to finish off, so I'll get those done. I'll be back within a second. Alright, I've got all the links, which we'll use in a moment. I'm just trying to get the last of this bronze out, and rather than just pop it on one side, I'm thinking that we will use this ingot here to make a shovel, which should be relatively straightforward. No. So it's going to be hammer, pinch, almost. Hammer, pinch. Okay, hammer, pinch, pinch seemed to work. There we go. There's a shovel. Hopefully these are getting close to both being cool enough to weld, so we'll get those in a mo. Back to for welding, let's just pre-load that for welding purposes. Are you almost there? You're still weldable? Come on. Come on. Take those out, pop that in, and we need to make an ice saw, which is almost certainly going to be a difficult one. Pinch, fold, hammer. Okay. Pinch, fold, hammer. Oh, almost. Pinch, fold, hammer. Damn you. Pinch, fold, hammer. Damn. Pinch, no. Pinch, fold, hammer. Pinch, fold, hammer. No. Pinch, got hot. Right, I need to continue and warm that up again, so let me get that done. In the meantime, before we do any further, let us make a bunch of these, and then we'll make a bunch of those. Now if I've done my work right, that should be 18, which it is. Excellent. So we're just waiting on, let me get that out as well. I don't need to do anything with that, so that's a good thing. That's almost there. Let me get this saw done and I'll be back in a second. And believe it or not, it was literally the moment I said let me get this done in a second, I put that back in and bang, we were off. So that's our ice saw, which we are going to need for the winter months. We may, as I say, need to head north because currently the temperature here is only 7. It's not bad actually. It's getting down to freezing. And we are only in early winter, 8th of December, so January, February should be better. Right, we're going to take you. We are going to go and craft. We're almost that. It is that one. So we're going to take that pattern with a piece of leather. Bronze change chasseurs, or whatever that is. I'm terrible at this. The top here is the same, but with the leather up there. Duh. And again, if you look at these, the pierce and slash is really good. The crush is terrible because it's chain, but I don't intend to get hit by that much that crushes. I think bears a crush, so that is a downside. But that gives us a whole load of armour. Along with those. Now, if I wanted an armour stand, let me just have a quick peek. Armour. Oh, let me do it in American English, much to my disgust. No, I don't really care for this. I've grown up with so much now. It's 3. Okay, so I've got great wood. I've got that's hickory. That's great wood, damn you. Come on. Hickory vertical, damn you. Come on. Gimme. No? No? Going to be like that, are we? Have we got anything that's actually got any reasonable and significant? What can I do with you? Can I do anything with you? What happens if I saw? I can't. Once they've been made into that, they are scrap. Okay, fine. Not a problem. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully great wood will work. Okay, it gave us an armour stand. Did that just go? No. That is weird. Okay, fine. Be like that then. Hickory, is that enough? Should be, hopefully. 1, 2, 3. Hickory armour stand. Slab? Is that the cause? I don't know what's going on here. Look, I've made 2 armour stands. Give me a hickory armour stand. No? Doesn't like it? Just want to test this out where it's the slabs. Okay. That is not a majorly problem, I don't think. Let's just go into, in fact, let me get rid of one of them and go back into the proper game mode. Debugging, honest, no cheating here. Gimme. Oh God, I've got so much crap in here, it's untrue. I could potentially get rid of that, actually, couldn't I? Let me just do this sensible. Item, those. Can you take that as well? Oops, hang on. You can, excellent. Will you go there? You will, excellent. We'll have that. Pop that one on there. We shall pop you on there. And we shall pop you on there. We'll take that off and we're going to armour up. And we are feeling pretty damn armoured now. Oh yeah. I'm almost certain I've come to term. But for the time being, yeah, look at that. Look at that for fancy armour. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Till next time. Bye for now.